Alright guys, we're here at I-80 Speedway in Nebraska. The final event here at I-80 Speedway forever. I believe a Copart is buying the track, and yeah, there will be no more track here next year. Sad place tonight, but it's a great racetrack, just business-wise, you know. Probably somebody couldn't say no, but hopefully we have a good last race here, memorable race, and hopefully we're in contention to win. This place has been a decent track for me, not too bad, but a lot of cars turned out. I believe we got 39 cars. That's split qualifying. There's Group A and Group B, kind of like how Port Royal was. We're in Group B tonight. We're in the 4th hot lap session. I think the 5th or 6th car in the Group B, so that's a pretty good spot to be. The groups are fairly even. I think ours is a little bit tougher, but pretty close. So there'll be 8-car dash, 4 cars from each. So we got to qualify top 4 in qualifying, and then run top 2 in the heat to get in that dash. So we'll see what we can do, guys. Just a 4/10 mile, pretty high banked, really wide, a lot of racing lanes. So it's a really fun track. Hopefully we have a good surface and a good run tonight, guys, and have a strong weekend. Thanks.
Watertown, Connecticut, the Houston Speedway, BillionAuto.com, Jackson Motorplex, High Performance Lubricants, JRC Transportation, number 2, David Gravel. And from Plainfield, Indiana, the Microlite Magnesium Mica, Simpson Safety Equipment, Hoosier Tires, Maxim Chassis, number 6 of Bill Rose. David Gravel in car number 2, 5th, the last 2 World of Outlaws features here at the I-80 Speedway. Lap number 1 for David Gravel will be second quick at a 13.795, 137.95. Opening lap for Bill Rose, 14.523, 14523. David Gravel, lower line in 3 and 4. Second lap time for David Gravel. Quick time, 13.674, 13674. Quick time for David Gravel.
I mean, at the end of the day, we just try to run as good as we can every night, try to win races, try to beat Brad every night, and you know, put pressure on him. And if for some reason he has a part failure or gets into an accident, you know, then we're right there. But we realistically need something to happen to have a legitimate shot, but mathematically we're not out of it, and we probably won't be, hopefully, until we get to Charlotte. So we'll just keep racing and see where we land.
Green flag waves on heat race number 3. David Gravel to the point very quickly. Carson Macedo second. Third belongs to Brock Zerfoss. Garrett Williamson taking a peek to the inside of him in turns 3 and 4. Gets a little crossed up there, but still able to pull even. Zerfoss third as they cross the line. Riley Goodenough with the final transfer spot. Challenged up top in 1 and 2 by the number 1 of Justin Henderson. Henderson looking for a run for that final transfer spot as they reach turn 3. Justin Henderson on the top of the speedway, coming after Riley Goodenough for 5th. They are separated by 3/4 of a car length as they cross the start-finish line. Henderson 4 wheels over the cushion out of turn number 2. Still can't find a way by the number 22 of Riley Goodenough. David Gravel continuing to show the way. The advantage now growing to a 2.5 over Carson Macedo. 13-second lap times in this heat race by David Gravel at over 113 miles per hour for an average speed. We reach the halfway point with Gravel in front by 1.8 seconds. Carson Macedo continues to run second. Brock Zerfoss in third. Garrett Williamson in 4th, and Riley Goodenough in 5th. Justin Henderson runs 6th. Tim Eskinson is 7th. Tyler Drucke 8th. Terry McCarl 9th, and Bill Rose in 10th. Once again, Justin Henderson looking for a run on Riley Goodenough for the final transfer spot into the feature. Tim Eskinson up over the cushion just behind them, but Tyler Drucke not able to capitalize. Henderson to the top side in turn number 4. Another run on Goodenough. Looking to steal that final transfer spot in the final lap and a half. White flag displayed to the Big Game Motorsports number 2. Henderson's got another run on Goodenough into turn 1 as the leader reaches 3 and 4. David Gravel wins this one handily. Second to Carson Macedo, finishing 3rd, Brock Zerfoss.
Our next driver up is David Gravel. Looking a little bundled up too. I suggested we do this around a bonfire, but no one took me up on it. I tried. What is it? Number 2. On top of an already stellar week, I mean, what has this week been like for you becoming a dad?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to. I was expecting to be this Sunday after this weekend, but he came a little early, and everything went really, really good, and we're really, really blessed. So couldn't ask for much more, and we got a good dash draw. So let's see if we could get one for Levi.
I know these are the early days of fatherhood, but is there anything you've learned so far about being a dad?
I'm not going to sleep much here this off season.
Nope, not much sleep ahead, but definitely some happy days. Congratulations.
Thank you, appreciate it.
David Gravel leaves happy from the dash draw. That's always a good thing.
Green flag for the Dirt Vision Fast Pass Dash. Big move up the outside of the front stretch by Carson Macedo. Giovanni Sulzi leads it. David Gravel right there with him. A three-car race for the third spot. That belongs to Macedo at the end of the back straightaway. Giovanni Sulzi leads lap number 1. Pulling away now just a bit from the second place car, David Gravel. Track still lightning fast. 14.1 second laps. James McFadden a little tussle with the 49 of Brad Sweet as they race for the 6th position down the backstretch. Bottom starting to come in just a bit. The cushion moving up the banking about 2/3 of the way in the corners here at I-80 Speedway. Sweet to the inside of McFadden. They get very close between turn 3 and 4. The big cat will make the move to take the 6th position. McFadden coming right back at it on the inside in 1 and 2. All Giovanni Sulzi with 4 laps down and 2 to go in the Dirt Vision Fast Pass Dash. He enjoys a 1 3/4 second advantage over David Gravel. Carson Macedo 3rd, Spencer Baston 4th, Brian Brown 5th, Brad Sweet 6th, James McFadden in 7th, Ian Madsen running in the 8th spot. 1 lap to go for hot sauce. Finished 7th here last year. He starts on the pole tonight. Giovanni Sulzi wins the Dirt Vision Fast Pass Dash. David Gravel 2nd. The final World of Outlaws feature at I-80 Speedway is underway. David Gravel jumps out to the early lead. Battle for 2nd. Carson Macedo to the inside of Giovanni Sulzi. They made contact there. There was contact between the 41 and the 18 at the backstretch. And now broken front end for the 18 of Giovanni Sulzi. Caution flag will wave. Everybody trying to avoid the damaged number 18, Giovanni Sulzi, with damage to the front of that car after contact with Carson Macedo as they raced for 2nd. Gravel and Macedo. One final time at I-80, feature action underway for the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series. Gravel to the early lead. Brad Sweet, a nice move at the start to challenge Carson Macedo for 2nd. Close quarters racing down the back straightaway between the Californians. David Gravel leads the opening lap. Carson Macedo 2nd, and now James McFadden closing in on Brad Sweet, the race for the 3rd spot. Sweet gets a little crossed up in the middle of 1 and 2, but able to gather it back in and pull away from J-Mac. Brown runs 6th, Ian Madsen 7th, Brock Zerfoss 8th, Spencer Baston 9th, and Tony Shonsky in 10th. Car slowing on the front stretch, 27, Carson McCarroll looks like he'll pull into the infield. No, he won't. We'll stop at the end of the front straightaway and we'll stay yellow. Yellow flag conditions on the speedway. And we are back underway. Gravel to the top side of the racetrack in 1 and 2. Carson Macedo continues to try to make it work down low. Sheldon Hodenschuler run on Brad Sweet looking for the 3rd spot. Car way up high in 1 and 2. That was Spencer Baston. He lost several spots there. Zerfoss coming back at shots on the top out of turn number 2. They get very close down the back straightaway. Sheldon Hodenschuler over the cushion. A little wiggle there from the number 17. That allows you a car into the wall and upside down. Spencer Baston flipping on the high side in turns 3 and 4. Red flag conditions on the speedway. Spencer Baston, and the green flag is displayed once again. Sheldon Hodenschuler peeked to the outside of Brad Sweet looking for 3rd. Bid for the lead from Carson Macedo. David Gravel has the momentum. He'll keep the top spot. Gravel leading it. Macedo right there with him. Brock Zerfoss back by Donnie Sean. Zerfoss. White flag waving for David Gravel. Gravel to the cushion in 1 and 2. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. The history books will show that David Gravel won the final World of Outlaws race ever at I-80 Speedway. David Gravel gains another 10 points on Brad Sweet at the top of the World of Outlaws standings. As David Gravel climbs up to celebrate the final World of Outlaws victory at I-80 Speedway.
You hate to see this place go. It's such a unique place, and we don't get the racetracks this wide typically. And the banking, it's pretty flat in the bottom and pretty banked up top, and when it gets really far around, that bottom really comes into play. And like I said, sad to see it go. We're losing a couple racetracks this year, and that's not what we need. But yeah, I just got to thank Trey, Zach, and Cody for giving me a really good race car. I thought we were good every time we hit the racetrack, and I honestly wanted Gio to lead the first lap and kind of pace off him and kind of see what I needed to do, but that didn't happen. And you know, there was that red, and they said guys were searching around a little bit, and I seen all the moisture getting thrown across, but man, it feels like you're going so fast on the top. And you know, I knew the top of 1 and 2 is where you needed to be, but 3 and 4, you probably could run literally anywhere. So for what the track looked like earlier tonight, it turned out to be a good track. I just plan on beating them every night, and wherever we end up, we end up. So we're just going to keep racing hard, putting the pressure on him. Obviously, it's still a pretty big gap, and he's going to have a really bad night or something to happen, but all we could do is win races, and that's what we're going to try to do here on out. We'd love to get to 10 wins, so that's a tough feat. We need to get 3 more, but I think we could do it. Somewhere I'm really good at is Williams Grove and Charlotte, and I think, you know, it's a little bit more in my favor. So we're just going to keep running hard, and got to thank everybody at Houston Speedway, Jackson Motorplex, High Performance Lubricants, JRC Transportation, Billion Automotive. Couldn't do without all those guys, and it's been a good year, but hopefully let's make this a great year. You know, my wife did a great job this weekend and got him out with no issues, and we're just so blessed to have a healthy baby, and yeah, can't wait to go home after the weekend and celebrate as a family. All right, guys, the night is over here at I-80 Speedway. Man, what a great night. Was able to go quick time in Group B, start in the pole of our heat race, win our heat. We were able to draw the number 2 in the dash, finally an awesome dash draw. Ran second to Gio in the dash. On the start of the A main, we got the jump. Gio got into a scuffle with the 41 car. That threw the caution out, so I ended up starting on the pole. And led every lap. We had a couple guys challenge us early on. The first couple laps didn't get going real well, but after that was unchallenged and had a good gap for the win. So feels really good to get a win. Keep applying that pressure on Brad, and you know, all we could do is beat him every night from here on out, and see where we end up. So we're gonna keep running hard, staying focused, being motivated, and yeah, we'll see where we land, guys. So thank you for the support. It was cool to get a win for Levi, being the first race of being a dad, and yeah, we'll see how tomorrow night goes at Lakeside, and try to get another win. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. All right, guys, we're getting ready here. Day 2 at Lakeside on Saturday. We're in the first hot lap group. There's only one group of cars. I think we lost a couple, so we're 36 cars, I think. So we're in the first hot lap session. Lakeside's been an alright place for me. I think we're in top 5 the last 2 times here. So looking to get a win tonight, or get in that dash and have a solid run, guys. So we'll talk to you after the night's over. It's a lot warmer tonight. Looks like it's going to be a good fall night for racing, and let's see what we can do, guys. We'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Leads us to the Lakeside Speedway track record holder from Watertown, Connecticut, the Houston Speedway, BillionAuto.com, Jackson Motorplex, High Performance Lubricants, JRC Transportation, number 2 of David Gravel. David Gravel in car number 2 set that track record here last season. Opening lap for David Gravel is second quick at a 13.768, 137.68. Finished 9th here last season, 6th place run in 2020, his Lakeside World of Outlaws best. Second lap time for David Gravel is better. It is still second quick, 13.767, 137.67. Green flag waving on microlight heat race number 1. Down low, Giovanni Solzi up top, David Gravel. Solzi leads, Gravel's got a run on him down the back straightaway. Gravel on the back bumper into turn 3. Gravel on the cushion. Selzy drifts high out of turn number 4 to protect the lead. David Gravel all over Giovanni Selzy out in front of this one with Brian Brown running in the 3rd spot. Gravel with a run again down the back straightaway. David Gravel to the inside this time as Selzy goes to the top. Gravel can't hold the low line. Giovanni Selzy maintains the race lead. Car up over the cushion in 3 and 4 was Tim Estenson. He's able to gather it back in. Giovanni Selzy leading it. David Gravel 2nd, Brian Brown 3rd, Carson Macedo 4th, Jacob Allen holding on to the 5th and final transfer spot. Spencer Baston on the outside looking in right now, currently 6th in car number 5. Battle for the 3rd spot heating up. Carson Macedo coming after Brian Brown as they make their way into corner 3. Brown a little lower line in the corner this time, and Macedo gets a little sideways there. Brian Brown able to put a few car lengths on the number 41. 4 laps in the books, 4 laps remaining in microlight heat race number 1. Giovanni Selzy now extending his advantage over David Gravel to 1.34 seconds. Jacob Allen still some 25 car lengths in front of Spencer Baston in the race for the final transfer position. May have some lap traffic in the final couple of laps of this one as Giovanni Selzy gets a lot closer to Kevin Engel and Riley Kreisel. Pardon me, make that Kreisel and Xavier Doney. White flag set to wave. Giovanni Selzy, 1 lap to go. Dealing with traffic out of turn 2 as he makes a move to the outside of Riley Kreisel. Leader out of corner number 4 for the final time. Giovanni Selzy will win microlight heat race number 1. David Gravel will finish in the 2nd spot.
Always trying new strategies. Let's see. Next up to draw, making his way over, it's David Gravel. Last night's winner at I-80. Mixes up the pills. It's the 6. You'll take it? Wait a minute. You'll take the 6?
Yeah, because the 7 was in there, so I don't want that one. And then 1, 3, and 4 is gone, so the 2 would have been amazing, but I think I'd rather 6 than 5, and yeah, we'll be all right with that.
I'm just happy to see you smiling, to be honest. And then after winning last night, of course, the points tighten up a little bit. I mean, how focused are you on that, or are you just more focused on wins?
Yeah, the big kitty's tough to gain points on, but the last 3 races have been pretty good. So we're just going to do what we can, run the best we can every night, and try to make it exciting for everybody.
It's definitely exciting to watch. Good luck.
Thank you.
Ooh, David is smiling again. That is a good thing.
Green flag waves. Dirt Vision Fast Pass Dash is underway. Giovanni Selzy leads into turn 1. Logan Schuchart building momentum on the top of the racetrack. Selzy and Schuchart 1st and 2nd as they reach corner number 3. Logan Schuchart looks fast. Giovanni Selzy leading it. Schuchart on the attack, goes to the high side of the speedway in 1 and 2. Both drivers a little lower in the corner in 3 and 4. Selzy maintains the race lead. Still seeing lap times in the 13-second range here in the Dirt Vision Fast Pass Dash. Aaron Reitzel with the inside of Garrett Williamson at the end of the back straightaway. That will move Aaron Reitzel up into the 6th position. This time by 2 laps to go for Giovanni Selzy. Selzy rides the high side in 1 and 2. White flag in the air for hot sauce. He went to victory lane in last year's feature. He'll start on the pole tonight. Giovanni Selzy wins the Dirt Vision Fast Pass Dash. Logan Schuchart 2nd, James McFadden 3rd, David Gravel in 4th.
Alright guys, we are at the hotel. I got an early flight, so I'll give you the review at a later time. But we got chocolate milk. I gotta drink it while I can. I can't bring this gallon jug with me, or 2-gallon jug with me on the plane. But family of Audrey Sheets, shout out to Audrey. We got Hildebrand Farms Dairy. It's in Kansas somewhere. It is in Junction City, Kansas. I hear big things about this, so let's see if it rates good. Definitely solid. Yeah, that's good. That's up my alley. I'm gonna go with a 9.2. Very good. It could be a little bit colder. I had it in the car ride for like an hour, but really good stuff. So if you're in Junction City, Kansas, Hildebrand Farms Dairy, good stuff. Whenever it's in a glass jar, it's always going to be pretty good. So thank you very much, Sheets family, and I enjoyed it. I'm going to drink a couple cups, and then my stomach's going to hate me. Thank you, guys. Alright guys, I'm officially home. It is Sunday night. Watched some football. I had a 6:30 a.m. flight, so did not get much rest. But when you're trying to get home to see the family, my parents flew in for the weekend, and they had a later flight today, so I was able to see them for a few hours, and my sister Brittany came in as well. But man, what an awesome weekend. First, and then last night at Lakeside, we qualified 5th. We were able to start 2nd and run 2nd in the heat. And then in the dash, we drew a 6. In the dash, we went 6th to 4th. And then in the A main, Wrightsville got a really good jump, fell back to 5th on the start. Got to 4th, got to 3rd, and then was fairly close there in lap traffic in 3rd, and kind of just stalled out late. We could have been a little bit better at the end, but overall, really good car all night long, and really strong weekend to run 1st and 3rd is really good. So the goal was to beat Brad every night, and so far we've done that. So we're going to try to do that for the final 4 races and see where that puts us. But you know, it's just good to, you know, finish the season off strong. We got a lot of money on the line next weekend at Williams Grove, so looking forward to that challenge and trying to get my 3rd National Open. So thank you guys very much. Thank you for the person that the Sheets family that brought me the chocolate milk, and thank you guys, everybody who's buying stuff on the online store. The 2022 die-casts are going well, the 164s and the 118s. We could ship those right away if you order them. And also the breast cancer shirts, $5 is donated to our cause, which we're choosing a family every year battling breast cancer. We give them the total amount, which last year I think was like $5 grand. We gave to a family, just cut a check to them, and you know, helps their family directly. So yeah, check it out on shopdgr.com. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Ring the bell for notifications. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. The subscribers are going up, guys. We're over 20,000. Appreciate that. Views are up right now, so thank you very much. We'll keep doing these videos, and I'll be flying out of here Friday for Williams Grove, and gonna enjoy Levi and Jill this week and try to get on a schedule. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.